Hello, my divine feminines. I hope you all are doing well. So, this is going to be a paid reading session. If anyone is interested, please let me know. Hello, Healing Journey. I hope you are doing well. Yes, thank you. No problem. Start with K. Sorry, Zazwood, I guess. Basic boxer উপরে net তো বেড়ে গেছে। Yes, I'd say here that he is definitely looking at you as somebody who grew up, to be a glow up kind of a situation. So I think the changes he is experiencing in you is mostly positive. Okay, you can expect that. We are getting like the full and river. I feel it was mostly his reaction. Okay, his reaction and his expectations, which made him feel like this. Okay, like he was thinking about you more like in a linear way, like the way you are, like you will be staying the way, okay, also in the future. But like when he has seen you, it was like a good transition, okay, a good mode, like something like really good. It came out like so good, and I feel he could see your stability, okay. He could see your aura, he could see your positive aura and your beauty, and I see here that it have, put a good impact on him, okay. So he is talking about this transition in a good way. I see here that he was thinking it's very foolish of him that he could not remember you, or he could not recognize you, or you have changed so much, so he is not being able to just even understand that it is you, okay. But he was really happy to see you, okay. It was like a good moment for him when he came across to you, okay. And I see here that it's like he's just calling himself very strongly foolish. It's like, oh my god, why I can't remember her, okay? And it's like when people think like the other people will stay the way they are, and they think about the other people in more like a limiting way, okay? And I feel here that is the same kind of energy this person is giving, that he was thinking about you, he was looking at you like more of in a limited and more in a stuck way, okay. But you are not stuck anymore, you are doing so much better for yourself, you are doing so much better for your own life, you're doing so much better for just overall yourself, okay. I see here that it was very unexpected, but his feelings were positive when he has seen you. He thought he felt good, and he was also hoping that you also have felt good by being with him, okay. You also have felt good by connecting with him, you have also felt good by just being there with him, okay. So that energy is good, and him being with you, hoping, he's hoping that I have brought her some positivity also, okay. So the emotional factor was much more evident in him, or how did she felt, okay, when she connected with me. This thought was very important to him. But he was happy that he could see you, he could meet you, he could just get connected to you. So that's a good vibe I see here that he's carrying right now. I see that he do look at you like as a very beautiful woman, okay, who is beautiful, who's stable, who's doing good for herself, who is definitely earning good money, and who have a wealthy, growing, rich lifestyle, rich in every way, not rich in just financially, okay, definitely rich in the things she is doing in life, and happy about it. So that happiness was definitely out there, okay. So that is good vibe I see in them. I see here that they also looked at you in that healing way, okay. You definitely got more attention from him than what you used to get from him in the past, okay. You got more attention, you got like that attraction going on, you have that spiritual positivity in you which attracts people without any reason. So that was such a good vibe he experienced. So that is there. But yeah, I feel here that his way of looking at you was very positive, and you have grown up and you have become somebody who is so much stronger, beautiful, and doing so great for themselves. I see here that, you had this, like, effortless aura to yourself, which he was charmed of. Okay. Like, he was definitely charmed by that. And he was also thinking, like how effortlessly you charmed him. Okay, it's like you have left a mark on him, and he's like still thinking about you. He's still thinking about the meeting. He's still thinking about what happened between both of you, and how good it was just to see you. Okay, like, so I see here that he is very excited and all of that. But yeah, I see that it was a good experience for him. You left a good mark on him. You have changed, and in a positive way. Yes, B, you can do that. Hello, B, I hope you're having a great day. There could be a few things which may be happening which may seem unfair. And I feel like, this is not directly connected to you, but this could be connected to that end person. Okay. Like, this is giving me a vibe. It could be in a different way, but I'll just describe it, or try to describe it in more like a exemplar kind of a way. Okay. Like, he might get what he is not deserving. So the only thing which come in my mind which he is not deserving is more time, right? Like, I have been watching this whole drama situation with you. So whatever I have gathered from this situation is like, he might not be, he might not be able to finish his thing. Or if he have finished his thing, he's okay. Like, let's say that he have finished his thing and submitted it. Okay, that could be also a possibility. I don't know the whole picture. And then he could be getting more credit than he should be deserving. Okay, because he have complicated things a lot. So that's something I feel here that you may experience. This is an injustice. It's not directed towards you. It's like making other people like have too much of, like, limelight, too much of betterment, which too much, like, just giving somebody else just something too much, which might not like, you might not like. Okay. But yeah, I see here that you also could be getting some appreciation. Okay. It could be through the colleagues, it could be through the, like, some one of your bosses could be also saying that. I don't know if this is going to be Riri or whoever it is. I see here that you may feel that this is so wrong, but in the same time, they could also be giving you that credit that you have done so well and you have been doing so well, and you will be feeling that vibe also. I see here that there could be a group forming. Okay, who could be against N right now. I know that you work from home, but if you do communicate with others, okay, I feel like, they could be talking a little shit. It is not something directed to you. I'm just checking the um all over energy for the, like, the office situation. So yeah, I will say that. Okay, I will say, like, um yeah, I will say, like, there could be some negativity forming around him, but it would be like, you can, like, if they will be trying to drag you into it. Okay, so you might need to just give a little bit input, because in the office politics, if you are not contributing a little bit, it's seen as something negative. Okay, so I feel like, if that is happening and somebody is asking for your input, you can go ahead and give that. Okay, like, do not hide away or do not shy away from it, but also just keep it a little limited. That would be great. Okay, I see here that you will be feeling good by the end of the week, because you might understand that, all the good vibes N might have got, or whatever the injustice has got, like, it could be resolving very soon. Okay, like, let's say that Wednesday they are doing something wrong, and they are getting their karma like very soon, or Thursday or Friday before the week ends, and that some situation will prove your boss wrong, or whoever is doing the injustice, they will be proved wrong, and the karma will flip, and you And like if let's say that there are multiple people who are putting their good efforts into working in this office, they all of them could be getting the like credit of like doing the good work. Okay, but I feel here right now you guys need to just wait a little bit before the dawn, the night is darkest. Okay, so that is the kind of energy you might experience here. But yeah, I feel like it could turn around for you. Okay, and like you need to just wait a little bit for it to work out. Okay, so that is the kind of energy. Okay, that is the kind of energy you may be receiving from them. But yeah, it's a little slow type of like something slow, like a slow gratification or slow positivity you may receive here. Our general loves energies are so good for you. I think like it's all coming together, and you and your person is getting that good stable vibe, and you both are coming together and starting to build the commitment. Okay, it's like just to start the understanding, start the emotional satisfaction, and start building the relationship from the scratch. I see here that you are doing it, and you could be receiving that very soon. I see here that you could be landing with that communication. Okay, which you have been waiting for. That is the beautiful good news you could be receiving. And with that, I see here that you both will add value and gratification to the other person. You both will say, like, how important you both are for each other, how important it is for you guys to connect back with each other, and how important just it is for both of you to just express that, you both have that importance in each other's life. So I feel like it's gonna turn out like that. I see here that you will be receiving that positivity, you will be receiving that satisfaction, you will be receiving that balanced approach towards this relationship. Okay, you're gonna receive that also. And I see here that he is gonna make you feel so valued. Okay, like the Empress is always rooted in her truth, always rooted, grounded in her reality. And I see here that he will be providing that beautiful reality to you. He will make you feel satisfied. It's like after this conversation, I feel the emotions I share for him, I'm satisfied with it. Okay, it's like when you are giving, it feels like very draining. I see here that you will be feeling good, and you will be feeling like you're valued, you're positive, you're feeling positive, and you have that stable approach towards life. I see here that sometimes we somehow try to disconnect from our love. Okay, like that is something like one of the most negative feelings, I think, that when we love somebody and when we know like it's difficult to just be with that person, we feel that we should detach from them, or we should keep ourselves a little away. Okay, that's not a good feeling. And I see here that you will be able to recover yourself from that feeling and have more stability and positivity with him. Okay, I see here that you will be able to love him freely. Okay, it's like, yeah, I have the opportunity, I have the capability right now to love him freely, to love him with all my heart, with all my vibe, with all my with just all I have. Okay, and all the positivity I have, and I just can just go ahead and do that. Okay, I also see that he could be giving you some form of commitment within like next 5 days. He could be asking you. So this is general energy, right? So I think like we can check the all over energy also. So yeah, I see here that within next 5 to 7 days he might ask you to meet him, he might ask you to be somewhere with him, and you both could spend some good time together to just emotional, like just to build that emotional attachment. This is different. This is you with yourself feeling that love in your heart, and this is also you sharing that love with him, and it is increasing because you both are getting connected to each other. Okay, so that is there. That is the general love energy I'm getting for you, Zazu. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Okay, be clear. So yeah, Carol, I see here that you have been able to manifest your desire just perfectly. Okay, like look at this. This seems like a perfect manifestation of reality. So I feel like that could be just a thing like you are doing right now. Your prayers are strong, your mindset is strong, and you know what you want and what you desire. So you're manifesting that. It's not like he is not trying to connect with you, and keep an open mind when you see this reading. I'm not talking about every day. I could be talking about like the day you started praying for this whole thing. Okay, I could be talking about any situation, okay, overall. But I just feel here that he initially was very resistant to the energy and the shield you have created. Maybe you had that stress, anxiety. Maybe you had that headache to yourself, and you did not felt so great in yourself. Okay, but yeah, I see here that you have locked those successfully. Somehow he is getting every day very very discouraged about the love relationship he or the desires which make him keep holding on to you, and he somehow just understand there is no point of doing this, and he is stopping to do this right now. Okay, so that is the type of energy I get here. And yes, you are very protected. I suggest you keep doing it, and please keep doing it till at least till the beginning of September, just so that strengthen that energy and shield around you. And I see here that it will work out just fine, great, and always in your favor. Okay, all the very best, Carol. More power to you for the thing you are doing here right now, and I hope that you will be able to just achieve what you are doing. All the very best, my dear. Okay, that is for Carol. Thank you so much, Carol, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. His finances in the next actions, like I see here that he is so focused on his finances. Okay, look at him. And I see here that he could be trying his best so that he can have a more, like, satisfied and stable financial health in his life. Okay, so he could be trying that a lot. And I see here that he could also be, like, thinking about making some choices, making some betterment, making some changes in himself so that he can be better, or he can give you a little bit better. Okay, or he can be, like, providing to you. Okay, and providing to the kids a little bit better. And I see here that he could be also communicating with you so that he can give you a little bit more strength. Okay, a little bit more strength and a little bit more positivity so that you can just feel that security with him. So I see here that by investing in you, by giving you some financial stability, he could be thinking about, like, how he can give you a little bit more importance, how he can give you a little bit more, how he can just invest in you more. And I see here that he have done that. Okay, he have recently done that, or like he could be recently doing that in the near future, and he could be connecting with you really well regarding that. I do see here that there are more better communication coming from him, like, communication about information of his life, the things he's doing, the things he's up to, and, like, just the overall things, like what you guys can have. So I feel like, the communication which has been blocked, and you have been saying, like, the communication is not so good, the communication is not moving forward, you will be able to come out of that stagnancy and have a better communication with them, have a more straightforward communication to them. Like, this is your chance, this is your point. Like, talk to him, and talk to him in a way where you are clarifying everything. This is what I want, this is what I desire. See, he's a man. Okay, and see this as a contract negotiation. I know it might sound hurtful, but like, you need to push your side, you need to keep telling him what you want. Okay, like, you need to keep giving him that choice, and I feel these changes are coming through that choice. So I suggest you to stay strong in them, suggest you to stay strong in that boundary. Okay, so I see here that you, if you are doing it, you will be able to receive some good promises and some work also on those promises right now. He could be a little bit, I think, like, he is behind your coochie these days. Okay, like, he is missing you, like, he's missing the sex, and he's looking forward to just have that sex with you. Okay, and I know that you have been guarding yourself and guarding yourself very strong. Like, we also see that here with the Nine of Wands here. Standing tall, you're telling him, this is this I need. And if you're not giving that to me, I don't know if I can give something back to you. Okay. So that is a point of view I see from your side. But yeah, I see here that you also could be receiving some good vibes from him. You also could be receiving, like, that, that direct approach. Okay, that emotional vulnerability. Okay, that, yes, would you like to connect with me, would you like to just be with me? Okay, like, forget about, like, what happened and things like that. So there could be some affection, like some communication, some romance, and him trying to, like, be with you. Okay, yeah, it is about sex. Okay, but it is about sex with you, and he is wanting to connect with you, and he is wanting to get closer to you. Okay, another energy I see here, the outcome cards are very positive here, and I'm, like, really happy to get this. Okay, like, we have this Chariot and the Justice. I feel like, we have been getting the time frame of the Cancer season. So within the Cancer season, it's a little bit a long term of action which I am getting. But inside that long term action situation, I feel like, he could be giving you the commitment which you are wanting to. And, like, is there a possibility that he can also travel with you? Okay, he can also go with you, like, you are planning to travel, I think, like, you told me that. So there could be a possibility that he might also go. Okay, he might also come with you, and you guys also, like, be together. And if that's a possibility for you to just, um just to make your situation work out together. Okay, that could be a situation you guys may be able to make work. Okay, I see here that you that could be a really great situation for you. You can just travel with him right now, and you can connect with him, and you can also fix this relationship and get emotionally together. But yeah, I see here that if that's a possibility, you can do that. But if it's not even a possibility, I see here that in Cancer season, within the Cancer season, you could be receiving some good commitment, okay, some good vibes, some good positivity to him, and I feel like that could be also that could also work out in your favor, okay? And you may be able to just just move forward and leave all of this behind and just start working on this connection. That's a possibility I see here, that in his next actions you may see that he is taking this connection seriously and working to make it better. So I don't know why I keep getting she's so much after his money. Okay, she's always trying to manipulate him into doing things. Okay, which is not good. Okay, which is not good, and which is so difficult, and I don't know how to say that, but it's just she's always behind the money. Feel within their conversation, they could be having conversations which could be hurtful. Okay, we got that, I think, earlier also, and I feel there could be something going on, although I see here that one of them is silent. Okay, let's say that female is silent here right now, but the man here is trying to make it a little bit better and connect with her, communicate with her, and let's just leave it behind and let's just move forward. Why you are just not talking to me? One of them is trying to do that. Okay, so I will say what is happening between them or what's going to happen. I will say they could have more verbal conflict, and they could still be not in that good communication situation. I see here that there is hi, hello, good morning, good night, and things like that could be happening, but also there is a little bit of rejection of love, okay, either from his side or either from her side. I think he may have said something or she may have said something, and due to that verbal communication, the female here is wanting him to say sorry. Okay, it's like, you have said such a shitty thing, go ahead and say sorry to me because I deserve it. Okay, that's the way she is talking right now, and that's the way she is trying to communicate. Okay, but he is not accepting that. Okay, and he's saying you know what, I will not go ahead and sorry to say sorry to you because I don't feel like it is something wrong or negative done by me. So that could be a point of conflict, okay, they could be having right now. I see here that I feel due to foolish situations, due to foolish arguments, their connection could be suffering. Okay, I see here that they both are not trying to work too much on the connection, or they are failing at it, or they are not putting too much effort in regards of how they can make the situation better. So it's in a stuck kind of a way right now. I'm not getting too much of positivity, or I'm not getting too much of a boost here. But yeah, I see here there could be some stagnancy you can expect in this whole situation. And I see here that you will be they might try to get back together. Okay, they might try to get back together, but I see here that overall he is keeping his commitment and he is money to himself. Okay, he's saying, you know what, I can't give you that, I can't give you anything which you are desiring from me, because that is something I just would like to keep for me and my children. So that could be leading towards some form of verbal miscommunication, and that could spark a little bit of heat again. Okay, but if you're asking will they be spending time, what I'm getting from the spread, okay, that was not I feel Friday they could be spending some time, okay, and Saturday they might also try to spend some time, but that could be due to verbal conflict, it might not be that strong. Okay, so Friday, yes, but on Saturday there could be some time, not all night or something like that. And whatever time they are spending together, they could also end up fighting. That is for Mindful. Thank you so much, Mindful, for being here. I hope the reading helped out best. Katie, please go ahead and post your question. Katie. Slapping his shoulder, like, okay. Oh, slapping, like, a little aggressive. Slapping people. Ah, okay, okay. I'm not getting it right now. He's taking it pretty thick, okay? Like he's pretty thick, okay? He was not expecting it. He's a little triggered and he's a little, like, not so happy about it. And somehow very strongly, like, is trying to just hold on to this situation. Will he let it go? Yeah, maybe eventually he will let it go, okay? But I just feel that, it could be just, it just feels like, a little, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, but I see here that he could be holding on to it. See, everything is just like, can be moved on, and like, but his energy is so, like, it's like the way it feels, okay? It's like the calm before the storm, okay? So that's all I'm gonna say here. But yeah, I feel like his energy is, like, heavy right now, and he will let it go, but it may just take some time for him to process the whole situation. Yeah. Yeah, super chat could be stopped for some while. Okay, yeah. So I'll say, like, a lot of people will see only today's perspective, but it is very important for everyone to have the complete picture here. Like what happened here right now, yes, like the physical situation. See, Spirit is saying what you did physically could be wrong. Okay, don't shoot the messenger here, but the physical situation could be a little wrong. Okay, but the, driving factor behind it is a lot. Okay, and that is something, it's not like your fault. Okay, yes, there is a lot of anger, a lot of things which have been pent up inside you, and you have not been able to, you are also forced to suppress that part. Okay, so it is not your fault. Like if somebody is, wanting to just go against you, they can just see the only this thing, this part, okay, where it is just your fault. Yeah, that's okay. Like it's their blindness, they can channel that. But there is a lot of things which is happening behind this, okay, which is happening behind like the curtains. And I feel like, that is just the something, that is just something, which everyone should understand before, like, I don't know, before just judging the whole situation. Yes, that part was wrong, okay, but yeah, not everything is wrong. Okay, like not everything is wrong because of you. Yes, I understand, a lot of pent up energy is inside you. He may later, okay, but you need to give him some time, at least 3-ish weeks, okay. I recommend 3-ish weeks, okay. And I feel like, after that time, maybe, okay, after that time, maybe he will go ahead and, connect with you. He will go ahead and try to just, figure out this whole situation. But yeah, it may just take some time, okay. It may just take some time. Oh my god. Oh shit. That's shit. That's like super shit. I'll say like give him at least 3 weeks, okay, and maybe then. These are the people you did not have the best verbal communication with. Okay, I see here that at some point they could be happy. Okay, it's like they do not need to deal with you or communicate with you anymore. But they somehow also feel that it could be Jordan's fault that you guys could not work on this relationship. Straight ahead, they are so clear about it. I'm just like, I was not expecting it, but because like they are happy that they do not need to have any type of conversations like that, but they are also like um okay, okay, and I feel like they will know that it could be his fault that you guys could not work on it. Okay, surprising then even. Okay, like I think like they know that it could be just his fault, but they could be also know. Yeah, it's like a conversation with you, or like if there were any difficult conversations with you in the past, they did not needed to just have this type of conversation anymore again with you and things like that. But yeah, like they could be thinking like they might be thinking like that you guys like you do not they do not need to have any type of difficult conversation with you or this whole situation anymore. Yeah. No, they will not blame you. Oh God, the way they threw the card of Emperor in reverse. So they kind of knew. That's like five, okay? Yes, please wait, I'll add you. He might say the truth, but I do feel here that, okay, that's okay. Just take some deep breaths, okay? Like calm down, sit down. Wherever you are, sit down or just walk, whatever makes you feel less anxious, okay? But yeah, I do feel that like I feel that he kind of hide his problems. Okay, he might try to hide his problems, like the part he played into this. Okay, and then he will only highlight the part you have done here, and I see here that could be something he could be doing. But other than that, no, I just feel like he's not over exaggerating. He's just hiding his part. Yeah, I think like he's mad, okay, which we got from the first spread. Yeah. Yes, la Dominique. ADU, I think you sent again. We did 5. Uh, Okay, so it's giving, it's like the mutual, like, the mutual part, okay? Like the things you want and the things you do not want, and which is very completely different from what he want and what he don't want, okay? And I feel like, that is the kind of energy like you guys are having here right now, okay? And okay, so that is the cause of all of this, okay? Like what he is wanting is not same that what you are wanting, and somehow that is triggering both of you and making you guys suffer the way it is, okay? Like I think like he wants to separate and you do not, okay? Like you can't really accept it, okay? And he also can't accept it being together, okay? So I will say that just that lack of acceptance from both of your sides is causing this chaos, okay? And like you want different things, he want different things, and that chaos is creating this whole situation. So yeah. Yeah, at this moment, at this very moment, not in the complete life, but you both want different things, okay? And none of you are accepting what other people is like, what other person is wanting. So yeah, right now it's difficult. Yes, that couldn't work out, like really work out. I think what happens, it's a 50-50 spread, okay? Right now. Like you both coming together again and getting back together again, okay? I feel like, if you both have that love and if he can just prioritize that love when you both are distant, and he can have a free mind just to think about it all and the emptiness you will be leaving behind, and he can work on that and come together with you, that could work out in a situation that you guys can have a close connection, okay? But if like it's kind of on him, okay? If it's kind of on him and he's just not sure, okay? It's kind of like on him, and he is like, it's like also like complicating the whole situation, okay? So that's there, but But yeah, it's kind of like, a choice. It's coming up as a choice today. Okay. Like if he's going to prioritize the love, if he can prioritize the love and like the connection he have with you, then yes, why not? Okay. Like you guys can come together. Okay. You guys can come together and have some closeness together. But if that's not the case, then you guys might need to, like, it might just turn out to be complicated. So it's just giving very 50-50 right now. Don't do it like that. Yeah. Where's your remote over? Right now, I see here that he is very closed off to that thought, and I feel like it may be at least taking him 7 to 8 weeks for that realization to hit or that realization to come. So I think, like, it could take a little bit time for him to just be in that situation and be in that energy where he can just have that acceptance. Okay. So, like, I'll say, like, like it could be a little slow right now. Okay, it could be a little slow and he could take some time just to get to that realization. Okay, at least 7 to 8 weeks. Okay, like he's blocking it and he's blocking it very hard and he's not even thinking or not even giving too much time thinking about it. Okay, so that is there. Yeah, it could take at least 7 to 8 weeks for the current energy. I think like he's very heated due to the situation which happened today. Okay, and after that it is so hard for him to just be in that energy. Okay, and yeah, I feel like like maybe we can check back later because I feel like the energy is very strong right now. uh like don't say sorry to me. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Okay, don't worry, it will work out in your favor, and I hope soon. Okay, you have all that best wishes from me. And also, Jasmine, you can go ahead and post your question. Give me a moment, we will start for you. Yeah, I feel like it's all about the narrative, how it is being said, and who have the many people to help him with that narrative. Okay, that could be a thing. Okay, so I see here that he do have some respect for you, or like some positivity towards you, or just like looking at you as somebody who could be very intuitive, okay, who know things, who get to have the messages and things like that. Okay. But he could also be, standing his ground. Like, I'm not sure what the conversation is about, but he's looking at you and giving you a lot of positivity. It's like you have some power, you are good, you could be intuitive, you know things, okay, you know how to channel your emotions. If this is not something about intuitive, it is just something like, you want to be vocal about your own emotions, that's great, okay. He's not complaining to that. But there is also an energy in him where he's saying like, I want to stand on my ground, okay, I want to control a few things which is happening in my life, and I want to have some control on the things I have in my life, and I do not want to let go of the control. Okay. And I see here that he could be not being able to decide what he want with you in the near future. Like he could be thinking about taking some actions in the near future, but not sure. But not sure like what kind of actions like he can take, or what would be the best action for him to take right now so that you guys can connect and connect well with each other. But yeah, I do feel here that he is learning about your spiritual powers, okay, or understanding like you have some mystique energies towards you for you, and like yeah, giving you the credit, but also standing his ground. Okay, it's more like yes, I'm practical, so I'll not let go of my practicality too. Yeah, I feel like you could use a little bit of manifestation energy onto it, okay, like a little bit of that, okay. And I feel like the best would be for you to go on Saturday night or Sunday night, okay, that could be great. Like right now, must be like Friday night for you, right? So the best would be Saturday night, okay. If you go on Saturday night, you could be meeting somebody really great and really great for your energy, and I feel like you're gonna really find that like positivity, really find that satisfaction by being with them. But just manifest, like say that I'm ready for new love, I'm ready for a new man, at least whatever you want. And then go, but the best timing would be Saturday night, okay. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I see here that your love energies are good, okay. July is good for your love. I see here that you will be able to let go. um you'll be able to let go of any form of stress or any form of instability, okay, or anything like that you could have experienced in the past, and just purge out any negative love energies you could be experiencing right now, and having some new rejuvenation of love, okay. Like look at the energy, it's good, it's vibrant, and I feel like it could be, you could be starting a new love relationship, or this could just be the new cycle with the person you could be connecting with right now, okay. And I see here that you may be able to manifest that love together with him. Okay. It's like the right timing. Okay. I think I was talking to you, right, about the timing and just ending the whole cycle of negativity and growing together and becoming a little bit more closer. Okay. And yeah, I see here that could be happening, and you will be able to get so close to each other. It feels like, it's like a 180-degree change you could be happening. Okay. And I feel like, that is the energy I'm getting for you, that you could be receiving some 180 change from him. You may need to wait a little bit, okay, like by the third week of July, okay. Before that, there could be some purging out happening. And after that, you can start a new beautiful cycle in love with this person. Thank you so much for being here, Jasmine. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Let's see for Paloma. Don't fall. এরকম যদি ঠান্ডা হাওয়া আসতে থাকে আমি ঘুমিয়ে পড়বো। Hmm? Oh, okay. So I see here that there could be some good changes in your love life. Okay, I feel like your love life could be, really boosting right now, or just getting to a situation which can, give you a boost, or which is going to just make you jump out from the current situation and just get to a point where you guys could be connecting both. So I see here that you could be getting a lot of tempting energies from that person. Okay, I think you told me that you are dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, I don't know if you're still dealing with them or not. Hopefully you are, and I feel like their energy is staying strong there. Okay, or like if you both are still not dealing with each other, he could be trying to get back to you, connect with you, be a little charming, and wanting to say to you, would you like to connect with me? Okay, would you like to be with me? Would you like to, just have a little bit close connection with me? Okay, so that is a kind of a want, need, a desire, or just like a kind of an emotion, like he could be trying to share with you. But yeah, I see here that he could be trying to get close to you, and I feel like you will also be able to communicate with him, say your mind, say whatever is in your mind. Sometimes we just need to speak things. Okay, we just need to speak out loud. We just need to talk to the person, and we just need to tell them what we like and what we dislike. Okay, so that is something that's going to happen. I also do see here that there could be some wish fulfillment happening for you. Okay, you guys could be coming together, spending some time, emotionally connecting with each other, and rejuvenating the connection together. Right now, I see here that you should be focusing on saving. Okay, and sometimes if saving is just not about the finances. Okay, it is about the long-term vision. So I feel like you will be receiving some money right now, and when you receive that money, like that moment when we receive some money and when we are we need to understand, we should spend this money or we should save this. Okay, we should save this for something good, we should save this for something beautiful, we should save this for a new car in the future or something else in the future, or should we just go on this vacation right now? Okay, will it be enough? Okay, so just have that kind of a conversation in your head and just make some decisions and decide what you want and just move forward. Okay, I also do see here that you need to say no. Okay, from some form of temptations. I see here a lot of people could be trying to tempt you. Okay, like a lot of temptation. Like you have a love relationship, but there also could be some temptations coming towards you. I feel there could be fire signs. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, you will be receiving, you will be able to receive some communication with them. You will be able to receive some good vibes with them. You could be connecting with them for that also. Okay, I do see here that you are talking. Okay, you are communicating, and if you are wanting to give some attention to them, so that also could be happening for you. A connection which is just starting new. Okay, like you both are giving that a good attention to each other. Okay, that sweet communication which starts like slow. Okay, and it's steady, which is slow, which is steady. which is slow, which is steady, and which is also moving forward. Okay, I feel like that stability is there, that's good vibe is there, but also I feel like it just might take some time for you to just feel good about them. Okay, like to get settled with them, or just to have that mindset about them that yes, this is the person I want to deal with, or this is the person I want to connect with, this is the person I want to keep connecting with in the near future. Because you could be having some questions in your mind. Okay, like let's say that you connect with this person, but then again your friends are telling you, oh, I think like you should rethink before you're connecting with this person. Okay, because they might not be the best person. Okay, sometimes like this kind of things happen, so there could be a new love and you need to be cautious while dealing with this new love. I see here that you could be getting very good support in your financial situation. You could be getting great employees right now. I feel like you might need to let go of somebody. Okay, let go of somebody like that. Okay, like maybe you just let go of somebody who may be a little negative with you when you connected with them, in terms of just in terms of the finances, or like it's a colleague or it's a toxic client. You worked with them and you needed to work with them. Like in our professional life, we need to do a lot of things which our heart does not say yes to. Okay, but we still do it because anyways. But yeah, I see here that is something you might need to do. But you are having a new partner, specifically a good partner for yourself, and when you are starting to work with them, you could be able to create more financial blessings and more just more stability for yourself. Okay, so that is a good vibe also I see for you. That is for Paloma. Thank you so much, Paloma, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Yeah, you could be feeling like this right now because you could be receiving a lot of messages. Okay, like in the spiritual world, there are angels and there are also demons. There are our spirit guides and there are other people's spirit guides. Okay, so if you're feeling like this for just a moment, I will say that you need to pray a little bit. Okay, silent down. Okay, stay somewhere. Okay, and just do some cleansing for yourself. If you have some specific spiritual rituals, do that and pray, then go ahead and try to figure out what you want. Okay, or try to just think about it and think about the whole situation, because it could be some manipulation or some thoughts you could be receiving from the past, like from the baby mama. Okay, they want you to detach, so you are getting those thoughts of getting detached and all of that. Okay, but I feel here that that could be just something you need to do. and you need to also just just keep focusing on the things, okay, which you have and which is good for you, okay. And I will like deeply suggest here like any form of like I deeply suggest here any type of like like just some meditation or any form of cleansing you can do, okay. Do that, and that can like work out really well for you, and that can like just figure out like what you can have here. But yeah, I feel like the best thing would be just to cleanse and think about it, because I feel like there could be some other energies that you need to disconnect from, okay. That's like it could be just something personal, okay. They could be thinking about it and then like sending this energy to you. But yeah, there could be something like you just need to detach from. So I feel like there could be some work you may need here, okay. um there could be some work you may be needing in your sacral chakra, okay. Like you can like you can manifest something good through that, or you can just connect with your sacral chakra. I feel like you could be also feeling disconnected with with this whole situation, because he could be disconnected with his feelings, okay. Sometimes like he is in a difficult situation, and if he is staying disconnected through his feelings, you may also getting some reflection of that, okay. So right now, the only thing I feel that you need to do is say out loud to the spirit, okay, to help you with this whole situation, and just try to connect with your sacral chakra. Maybe work with them, some crystals if you do that, okay. And then think about it and talk to him, okay. Then try to communicate with him and see how you are feeling overall, and that can give you a overall picture of what you are feeling and experiencing, okay. Okay, I think I have to. So I see here that you guys could be having some confusion right now, and you need to disconnect from that confusion and have a direct communication, have a heart to heart talk with each other, and then you will be able to focus on what you are desiring and what you want right now. Okay. And I feel like, that is just something you need to create, or need to like you just need to overall create that effect here right now in this relationship, okay. Another situation, I feel like you just like you both could be stressed out a lot about the future, okay. So talk to like I see here that you guys will be able to have a talk about the future and what can happen in the future and how you guys can find that balance together. I see here that if you can have that conversation, you both will be able to share some love together and some emotions together, and that can really help both of you to process everything here right now. And I see here that some form of confusion which could be created right now, and which there could be some complications created in this, like there could be some complications created in during these conversations. You will be able to just come out of that and will be able to create some closeness. I see here that I'm not sure when he will come out, but I do see here that some form of physical meeting or just some getting closeness could be done. It could be happening by Sunday, and I feel like, by Sunday you need to have more like a slower approach to the relationship. But yeah, overall I see here that if you guys can want to work with each other, you guys will be able to do that. Okay, so I see here that like he don't know why it's happening. Okay, I feel like, even if he know, okay, sometimes men know, but he want to distance himself from the whole situation, and I feel like, he could be trying to do that. He is thinking about how he can connect. Okay, yes, I see here that he is so much in his head about thinking about what's going on, okay, or what he's doing, or like what you are doing, or what you are up to, and he's like, I'm just not being able to reach her energy. I feel like, she is distancing from me, and I feel her so disconnected. So he's stressed out about that spiritually. Like I feel here that he's being so motivated to just run towards you right now and physically meet you, come towards you, spend some time with you, and just, just to be with you, okay, just to be together with you. And he's hoping that he can do that very soon. And I see here that he also could be experiencing, this is like he's saying that this is unfortunate, okay, like if she's thinking about distancing herself from me, that would be so unfortunate. I do not want that. I hope like she will just like change her decision. And I see here that he still could be manifesting this, like, 10 of Pentacles, and you being together, and like, you having something together, and you creating that commitment together. But I feel like, he's just still disconnected from the true reason that why you are distancing yourself from him. He's asking that in his head, but yeah, he's just asking it so much. Okay. That is for dear B. Thank you so much, B, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. I hope everything turns out in your favor very, very soon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, post, please. Yeah, it could be. I feel like, she could be like wanting it, desiring it so much. Okay. She could be trying to connect with him, but I don't know if she have been, because I do not see a lot of pentacles being strongly there. Okay. But I feel like, there is definitely a lot of tries from her to just connect with him, just be with him, and just get as close as possible with him. Okay. And she could be hoping, like, I feel like she is experiencing some distance from him, okay, for some time. And she's more like, you know what, then I can go ahead and manifest they being together, they being distanced from each other. Okay. Like if they are together, they will just get distant from each other. Okay. Can I just go ahead and manifest that? And I feel like, that is just something which happened here, that she manifested that you get emotional. And like you see this card, this is the exact card of emotional distancing. And I feel like she have manifested that for you, and I feel like due to that you are experiencing this. Yes, I see here that he definitely, like, did. And I feel like, overall he tried to distance from that whole conversation. Okay. And just try to distance himself from that whole thing. Okay. Like, he's saying, like, just give me some time, dad. Okay. Let me figure it out. Let me see like what can be done, because like, because it is sometimes is difficult. Okay. Difficult for him to figure out what to do. Okay. And yeah, I see here that I feel that, he just wanted to take some time and then made a plan and did it. Okay. Yeah. I feel like, he did not divulge a lot of, like, a lot of information about why you are, like, sad, or why you are not talking, why you are not communicating. Okay. But he definitely got very desperate and had some help. Okay. But yeah, I feel like, he did definitely ask about like what's going on. And he was like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, just help me then. Okay. But he did not, even though, like, let's say that he have an idea in his mind that this is going on about the baby mama situation. Okay. But he did not divulge a lot of information about it, because he's like, what, if that is I'm gonna talk to dad about, that is also just gonna blame me for all my past deeds. Okay. So I'll just stay silent on that. But yeah, he did take some help, as you are saying. But his dad is still trying to figure out like what happened, that they are like going through this dark patch and like difficult patch. But like I see here that they are kind of like, he's kind of a little confused about the whole situation. Okay. But yeah, overall they're just trying to understand, okay, like what's going on, okay. But yeah, I feel like he did not give all the information to him. No. That is for dear B. Thank you so much, B, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. I hope all this work out in your favor. Okay. I see here that like this is such a beautiful spread for you, and I think like you are a person of endless possibilities here, Big Cleo. These are the cards I pulled for the L company, and they are giving that they will approach you with this, yes. And the time frame I get here is till this 15th. Okay, I definitely see like they could be communicating with you. There could be some communication. They could be trying to talk to you about this. They could be reaching out to you about this, and they will also be like just talking to you about what can be done in this whole situation and how they can like how they can move forward. Okay, if there is any important communication needing, I see here that they will be doing that, and eventually they will give you the contract. I'm getting like the contract can be given in 6 weeks, but within the 15th of this month you could be receiving some communication from them, first thing. And the other, that is a even bigger possibility. Look at this possibility, such a big possibility for you here. Okay, like you are receiving something good, you are receiving something so great, you are receiving something so positive. And I see here that you are as a person of endless capabilities. I see here that you will be able to achieve what, like whatever is needed. Okay, whatever is needed, it will like wherever you want to go, wherever you want to apply, you will be able to just receive that like contract also, if you are looking forward to do that. And like that time frame is within the Leo season. Okay, if you are trying somewhere else, yes, you can get from there also, and the time frame is within the Leo season. Yeah, I see here that like he is checking it frequently. Okay, 2 3 times a day. Okay, and I'll say like he's wanting to know like what is going on with you, or like or any certain type of behavioral change he could be experiencing in you. Like your comments could be late or anything like that. And he's like I do not feel satisfied when it is late, when it is delayed, when things are just slow. Okay, I want to know like what's going on with her. I want to know like what's happening. So I just want to keep connecting with her. I just want to keep reaching out to her. And I just like, want to know like if what she's doing and what she's up to. So yeah, I see here that he do check out your page frequently. And like, 2 3 times a day. Sometimes he also feel a little foolish of himself that he's like, getting so connected. But yeah, I do see here that he check your page frequently. Yeah, give me a moment, quickly. Okay, so yeah, I see here that you could be leaving Z, okay, in the near future. I see here around 1st of November, you could be leaving him, okay. But with P, no, I do not see that you are leaving him. I see that you could be starting to have a closer friendship with him, okay, or an emotional connection which can motivate both of you to keep connecting with each other in the near future too, okay. So that is the kind of energy I get from both of you and UNP, but I see here the first option, which is Z here. You could be leaving him around 1st of November. Okay. So that's the energy I'm getting here. Okay. So these are the three questions for Big Leo, and Big Leo will have. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Good morning, Zainab. Wait a bit, okay? Okay, so I see here that there is this person could be thinking about, like, communicating with you and communicating with you a lot, okay, all the time these days. All they think is how I can talk to her, how I can communicate with her, what would be the best thing for me to say, what would be the best thing for me to communicate, what would be the best thing for me to just reach out, or how I can reach out, how I can connect, how I can just go ahead and be in peace with them. And I feel like here that they keep manifesting how they can connect with you and how they can like talk to you, how they can reach out, how they can be getting closer, how they can just have a little bit more like close to connection with you. Okay, so that is also a desire I see here that they are having. And I see here that they are also like also they are looking forward to just reach out and just get more closer, okay, manifesting something good together, and also looking forward to communicate just to get closer, okay, just to have more like better communication also. It's a need, a want, and a desire they are also having. But yeah, I see here that they are looking forward to get close to you and hoping that like they can get a good opportunity to talk to you, because they have been missing opportunities of getting communicative towards you. Yes, for now, Zinai, there will be no superchats available. Yeah, sorry, I felt some cards, so just picking it. Yeah, could be, could be. It's like, it came out also as a pentacle, okay? And I feel like, it's just like, he have been having this missed opportunities for some time in the past, and it's just Like, just sometimes it's just not stable. Like, he don't find that stability, and that could be the reason here. Let's see. Okay, so I just feel here that, like, he could be like manifesting to be with somebody who he can emotionally connect with. Okay, like he does not seem like a player. Okay, like he could be just, like he could be having some issues right now, like he could be having some issues about like just letting his drop down and communicating about his feelings. Okay, that's why he may be coming out as a player. He does not seem to be a complete player or who just want to break hearts and just be negative. He does not seem like that, but he definitely seemed like somebody who do not trust easily, who do not trust or do not communicate so easily, who just takes some time to communicate and then like open up and get connected to that other person. Okay, and yeah, that is why I see here that he could come out or could be coming as a player, but he does not look like one. Okay, not in his energy. Ooh, that's a spicy question. Not sure, Zune. My brother is handling it, so I'm not sure what's the issue here. Okay, so I feel it happens, like when two people are like, together. Okay, they sometimes reflect each other's energy. It's just giving that. Oh God, it's buzzing. Okay. Yeah, it could be that, to be honest. Okay, that's why he just does not get emotionally vulnerable to anybody. Yeah. Okay, so for him, in regards of like other people's do not like the fact that he do like you, definitely. Okay. I see here that he is not giving them enough, or not giving them enough attention, not giving them enough communication, not giving them enough attention, and like like sometimes he do behave like that. That he have he want to give attention to them also. Okay, but I feel here that it's just sometimes it's just not like that. Okay, it's like he just does not want to give that attention to other people. He just do it sometimes only because he want to show off a little bit. Okay. Um. So yeah, I see here that some of them are, and I feel like he could be doing that a lot. Like he sometimes give some attention to somebody, and then he like keep taking it back from them. Okay. Um. So yeah, I see here that they could be mad. They are not so happy and like a little like closed off. It's like why would he do that? And he could be also like thinking and feeling like it could be due to you. Okay, so yeah, yes, Elisa, you can go ahead. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Oh, he could be. Okay. Look at his energy. He could be. Okay. I feel like, he need a little bit more time and processing. And it's giving a committed relationship. Okay. We get the Hierophant, we get the Emperor, we get the Queen of Pentacles. That's the all the stability. Sorry. That's all the stability you need from the situation, right? Okay. But yeah, I see here that you could be receiving that. Okay, it may take at least like a few days. Okay, like a week or two, at least I will say 14 days. Okay, it could overall take 14 days for him to take that stand. And I feel like, you both have that energy. Okay, like where you both are just not very emotionally open like that. So it could be taking some time, but yes, you have the opportunity to connect with him soon. And it could be happening within like next 14 days. That is for Tink. Thank you so much, Tink, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. So you sent 10 altogether. We'll have three from that, and you have one saved. Okay. I see here that there could have been like, a little bit of emergency in his life. Okay. There are like in some emergencies, like his car broke suddenly and he don't know how to fix it, or he don't know how to fix the whole situation, or something in his home got a little complicated, or something in his work life got a little complicated. His boss really is angry with him, like all of that energy. I feel like, something like, drastic, or something like, very sudden, okay, sudden happened with them. Okay. And I feel like, they are just, thinking about, like, I don't know what will happen. Okay, I don't know. Like, what's next for me. And I feel like, his life could have been delayed, or his life is like, receiving some complications due to it. His life have been just receiving some, like, ups and downs due to it. And like a lot of things seems like, just getting stuck. Okay, like I don't know if it's his house, or it's his basic necessities, or like, just something just kind of got caught up in his life. But I see here that it could be just something which is getting complicated, and that's why I feel like every now and then he have been thinking about communicating with you. And like he have been thinking about how he can reach out to you. He have been thinking about how he can just, communicate with you. Okay, and he has not been able to do that. Okay, and I see here that he could be a little bit stressed due to it. But yeah, I see here that he is looking forward to communicate in the near future with you, and hoping that you guys can work things out. Okay, but yeah, there seems to be like something suddenly happened which could be like, stressing his basic necessities these days. And that could be he's that's why I feel like he's not been able to prioritize the connection with you. It's like, he does not just want to communicate, like, he's want to communicate with you when he can meet you. Okay, and like, he have not been able to make a schedule for both of you to meet, or he don't know where or how you guys can meet. And that could be also the reason that, it's just like not working out for him. Okay, so first of all, I see here that this could be the time of some of your materialistic gains. Okay, you could be receiving some good money coming towards you in the near future. Okay, you could be receiving some good money coming towards you, and you enjoying that. Okay, you are enjoying that good money coming towards you. You are enjoying like how good that feels. Okay, how good that whole experience feels for both of you to for you to just receive that financial blessing. Okay, it could be through a job, and it could be this job, like, this job could be good. Okay, this job could be stable, and this job could be also working out in your favor. Okay, and yeah, I see here that it could be working out. It could be like, really great for you. It could be like, stable, and it could also like, just be something which will just turn out to be good for you. Okay, I see that you could be receiving some news also which could make you feel so cheerful. Okay, I do see here that there is a cheerful kind of a vibe in you. You are having some cheerfulness, you're having some enjoyment, and you're also feeling that, yeah, I deserve this good news and I'm receiving it. Okay, this could be about the job situation, or this could also be about, I don't know how this is, what this is about. Like, it could just be a friend coming towards you with a business offer, but mostly it is giving, like, financial blessings coming towards you and you are receiving it. I also do see here that, like, finance, like, there could be some negative talk, like, or there could be some negative people. I think, like, we all know who this is. Okay, this could be this B and his family. Okay, and I feel like, they could be going out of your energy very soon. Okay, and I feel like, spirit is telling you to give it like few more days. Okay, like, give it 8 more days, and I see here that they could be going out of that, going out of your energy circle soon. And also I see here that you also will be able to receive some love energies, and this is the best part, so I'm saving it for the last. Okay, and like, this could be JC's energy. I'm getting like most probably this is his energy. Okay, he's like being so sweet and some, like, some good vibes. Okay, and I see here that you will be receiving that love approach from his side. You are receiving his love, you are receiving that sweetness, you are receiving that closeness, and you are enjoying it. Okay, you are enjoying it thoroughly. And I see here that you will be able to spend some good time to just to, like, be also like, emotionally connected to him and just enjoying that. Okay, so that energy is also there. Lolala, yes, wait a bit. Okay, so I see here that your general love situation is good. Okay, I see here that you will be able to manifest something good for yourself. Okay, you will be able to manifest that positivity for yourself. Okay, but it needs a little bit of manifestation, or you just sending some spiritual energies. Okay, you sending that spiritual energy to the universe just to let universe know that what you want, what you desire, and what you want to have for yourself. Okay, so that is a something, that is something you can do right now, that is something you can achieve right now, that is something you can experience right now. Just manifest and say, like, if you want to manifest something regarding JC, you can also do that. But other than him, I see here that there could be like two love relationships coming towards you. Okay, it could be within the month of July. I see here that one could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and one is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn one seems like a little stalking, or like you can also say like he's a little bit more like, wanting to connect, and like he could be chasing you a little bit. Okay, and like spending some good time with you, and they could be giving you a lot of attention, and like, also could some financial support you can get from them, like, just some good treatment overall you can receive that. And another energy I see here, the King of Wands. Okay, like there could be, you could be receiving a lot of sexual energies from them. Okay, they are good, their body good, their mind good, they're sexy, so they also can, treat you really well and make you feel like really good in their vicinity. So like, it's like more like the physical part is good. Okay, they could be connecting with you soon, but it's just something you need to put a little bit of manifestation energy into it. And by next Thursday you could be experiencing this both of these energies actually. And yeah, that could be great. Like, you can enjoy both of them with both of them. Okay, so it's giving a King of Cups. Okay, so I see here that it could be somebody you are emotionally connected with. Okay, it does not need to be just something dry. I feel like you have some emotional connection with the person you are dealing with here right now. Um, yeah, I feel like that could be sweet. Okay, you connecting with them, you're giving them love, you're giving them sweetness, and they are also giving it back. It could be with JC, and I'll say, like, it could be by Monday. I see here that they will be expecting some blowjob from you. Okay, and after, like, if you're ready to do that, then you guys could be giving each other the oral. Okay, and spending that close time together. I see here that the next time you both are having it, you also could be receiving some stability from him. Okay, you also could be receiving that sweetness from them. Okay, like just stacking some good positivity. Okay, I see here that you will be receiving that. Okay, so another thing you can experience with him right now that, like, you guys could enjoy a little bit stripping. Okay, like if that is something you guys want to enjoy. Okay, that is something good vibe you can have for with themselves, and that is something you guys can enjoy with themselves. But yeah, this seems to be something emotionally, like, fulfilling, emotionally desiring. They desire you, you desire them, and you both have that emotional intimacy together, and you both are spending some time. This is also Eight of Pentacles. So if you both are spending that time together, you guys also will be able to have some commitment together. Okay, so that is the kind of energy I see here that you will be able to have with him. And good enjoyment. I'll say, like, the time frame is around Monday. Okay, so it could also be Sunday night, Monday morning. Okay. That is for Dominique. Thank you so much, Dominique, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Oh, I think I messed up the list a little bit, most probably. Yeah, I see here that he could not be like, able to right now connect with you through the energy, or the way he's connecting with you in the energy. I feel like, it could be a little difficult, and he's not been able to reflect the energy properly. He's giving like, like something in his life is not going so well. Okay, it could be the grief he's dealing with his grandfather. Okay, and he's not been able to deal with that emotion properly. He's not been able to deal with that emotion well, and he's somehow like, just not been able to find that positivity in himself and just have that forward like, movement right now. Okay, just have that good vibe right now. He's just not been able to just reach out to you like that. Okay, and I feel like, he is just, somehow taking it on this relationship. He's somehow taking this whole situation in a difficult way, and he is just putting a lot of pressure on this. Okay, I feel like, this is just something he should not do, but he's still kind of like, making this relationship something which is suffering due to the other parts of his relation of other parts of his life. Okay, this is not something he is liking or he is loving in himself, but he's still like, just putting some like, lot of pressure on this relationship. I see here that there is a balanced opportunity, like you guys could be having a balanced approach to this relationship very soon. It may take overall like a few days. Okay, like you need to give him some time. You need to give him maybe till the beginning of the next week, and after that you can have a little bit more closer connection with him right now, or like a little bit better emotional connection together. Okay, but I see here that his feelings, like he's like too much on the go right now. He's not ready to connect with his own emotions. He's not ready to connect with anything right now, but I feel like he's just detaching. But it is not something which is completely due to you. It could just be something which could be happening only because, like, it could be just happening only because, like, he's not been able to process his emotions properly. Okay, I see here that his situation or his life, or like the things in his life, is just kind of stuck, and he don't know how to process it. But it's not like that he do not want to work on this relationship. I see here that by this Sunday he could be like, connecting. Like, the cards are so great here right now. I feel like, he is having immediate guilt after what he has done, and I see here that he could be trying to change that. Okay, he could be trying to correct his like, shittiness, or he could be trying to correct what he may have done just in the past. Okay, I see here that he could be trying to build some stability with you. It could take a few days for him to do that, but he will be. You could be receiving some good communication from him. Okay, you will be able to talk to him again. You will be able to find that stability again, and you may also start having to work on this relationship in a stable way again. Okay, so that is the kind of energy I see here that you could be receiving from him. And also I see here that you will be able to manifest something good. Okay, you will be able to manifest something positive. You will be able to manifest something just so good. Okay, like just something so good, something more like, vibrant, something more stable, something more. Okay, it's just something more better. Okay, I see here that you will be able to find some closeness with him and some healing. Actually, I feel like, it might not take till like, Sunday for him to communicate with you. He can communicate with you on Friday too. Okay, and I see here that there could be some good communication between both of you around like, before even Sunday. Okay, before and on the Friday you guys also could meet and try to work on the relationship and try to get close a little bit. Okay, and emotionally close a little bit. And I see here that you also could be having some closeness. Okay, some good closeness and just some intimacy and some good vibes together, and will be able to receive the healing which is needed. Okay. Yes, so whatever like 11:11 is for today. Okay, just check on Google. Maybe I can check. Yeah, that's for Whitney. Thank you so much, Whitney, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Feelings are of distance. Okay, there is a little bit of distance in his energy for you. He is feeling the distance, or he is feeling the incapability of giving you what you are desiring here right now, or incapability of what you are wanting here right now. And like, there could be a distance from his side. Like, he's just not sure, even if he's gonna try, he will be able to give that or not. Okay, he will be able to just come towards you and just give that to you or not. So I see here that there is some form of instability. He's just like not finding that, okay, in himself. But will that work out in the near future? That is the other part. I feel like, to be honest, he is just processing it. Okay, he's not thinking too much about it. He's not giving it too much of a thought. He's not giving himself that much of a thought that what he can do, what he can up to. Like, no, he's not thinking too much, but he's just thinking about what he can do for himself and how he can focus on himself right now. Okay, the first thing. Another thing I'll say here, that he think like maybe in the future, if you guys can connect, that's okay. But that might take some time, over 10 weeks. And I feel here that he might be having some trust issues, okay, in himself. Okay, and like, he might be having some trust issues right now, and he might be like, just not trusting himself with this whole situation. And he's like, oh my god, just I don't know what just happened, but it happened. And I feel like, he could still be a little bit non-committal. I'm not sure where this relationship was in the past, but I feel like right now he is a little bit non-committal, and he is not ready to make any promises about the future. I'm just not talking about marriage, but just overall about the future. He's not ready to talk about that. But yeah, I see here that in the near future he will be able to connect with you again, and it might take 10-ish weeks. Okay, after that he might, yes. He's processing it. Okay, he's thinking that maybe in the future we can fix it, but he is trying to focus on himself and not trying to emotionally connect with the whole situation right now. It could be because of what just happened today. Like, maybe it is just a little heavy, okay, in his energy, and he's not really just focused on that. So, like, he could be just really focused on that, and that could be like, just making him think like this. But yeah, yeah, I feel like he could be just detaching himself from the whole situation. Thank you so much for being here, Zainab. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Alisa, please go ahead and post your question. Yes, Amor, I added you. He could be missing you, okay, and hoping that he can work on himself, okay. he is trying to work on himself. He's trying to work on the things like which is needed for him. He's trying to work on the things which is important for him, and he's hoping like he can find that stability in this relationship. Okay, he can find that stability with you, but he is struggling with his choices. Okay, the choices he's making, the choices which is leading him to the towards this whole situation. He's like kind of like stressed out about that. He's just not been able to figure out and not been able to make any promises or any decisions regarding it. Okay, and I see here that he could be missing you. Okay, he could be trying to cheer himself out about thinking of you or thinking about the future he can have with you, or like if there is a possibility of like him being able to connect with you right now. He is thinking about that, and he's also hoping that you guys can receive the type of emotional healing or whatever healing you guys needing right now. You guys will be able to just achieve that. um but yeah, I see here that mostly he's missing you, and like if you guys are already together, then he could be struggling a little bit to make the proper choices right now which can support this relationship. Okay. Yes, mindful, you can go. Okay, so he is struggling with whatever choices he need to make here. Change the time. Yeah, Friday morning lives. I think the Friday morning lives for you guys, I think Friday morning lives will be off from now on. And I'm not sure for how long, but they will be off. And we will do the Friday free live in the Thursday night for you guys, and the um, like the paid live in this time. Just some personal reasons. Okay, so I see here that he is definitely stressed out about it. I see here that whenever he is thinking about it, it is like giving him a lot of stress, and he's just like not don't know what he can do, or he's like he's like he's just not sure like what's going on. Okay, like he's not sure like what's happening. He's like he's just wanting to connect with you, but some of his actions are like he sometimes is not being able to find that motivation in him to just connect with you. Okay, so that's the stress I see here that like he is having right now. But yeah, he is trying to be better. He's trying to do emotionally better with you. He's trying to be more like emotionally open up with you. He's trying to be emotionally like being there with you. Okay, and I feel like that is something like good vibe. That is a good vibe I see here that he is having right now. He's feeling good. Okay, he's feeling good, and he's hopeful that I will not be able to do that. And I see here that a lot of his tries are just to like manifest that reality where he will not be treating you in a negative way, where he will not be treating you in that way. Okay. And I see here that he's trying to make some changes right now, and he's hoping that he will be able to do that very soon. Yes, we generally used to do the cleansing Saturday morning. That's why like it's Saturday morning for us, and like that's why the live used to be stopped, but we have decided to like go for Saturday night cleansing. So like it's okay to just be on the Saturday morning. Yeah, he's much more serious about you. Okay, he do have that seriousness. He do have that hope, and he do have that stability. Looking forward to, like just find that stability with you. He is looking forward to do that. And I see here that he sees you as somebody he can work on this. Okay, he can work on this connection with. He can just be with. He can just be close with. Okay, and he can just manifest that reality. Okay, with you, but I see here that it has never been happened with somebody else. Like mostly the relationships he had in the past, that could be transactional. Okay, and that could be a little bit more transactional, a little give and take kind of a situation, and it just never worked out the way he wanted it to work out. Okay, so and that's why that is the vibe I feel like he's carrying with himself right now. He's just like he do want to create serious things with you, but his past, or his past experiences have not been so great. So I see here that he is kind of held back due to that. He's kind of held back due to just that whole energy. He's just not very happy with, like happy with the other people. Like he felt drained, he felt like sucked out of life, and it was never been able to get him to the cheerfulness when he can think about any form of stability, but he can find that with you, so he it is making him feel good. He's definitely dissatisfied about her. Okay, very dissatisfied about the whole thing. Very dissatisfied about how things have been. Okay. How things have been going on for him and everything. Okay, it's just sometimes turns out to be very stressful because he feels a lot of that blame is on him. Okay, and it's like why she's not doing anything. It's like, is she is she like, I feel like he also could be blaming the education she might have received. Okay, she may have been like, he's just not sure, but he was just feels that there is so much. Okay, so much draining. He feels so much drained when he think about it. Like he sometimes like get into that mindset where he knows that it might not be his fault completely, but he still feel that it is just his fault that he it turned out like that. Okay, he never wanted this to turn out like that, but he did, and it kind of stresses him out a lot. But yeah, I feel like he won't, like, I feel like she also could be a bad mouth. Okay, like whatever he says or whatever he asks, like the communication is like really shitty. Okay, so that is also something like he sometimes is experiencing with her. But yeah, I feel like he just feel a little stressed out. Okay, around like this whole situation, and kind of take all the blame on himself. That is for Elisa. Thank you so much, Elisa, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. I'm gonna plug the charger and carry on with Lala. Is it visible properly, guys? Let me know. With the charger, I think it should not be so heavy. Okay, okay, then that's great. We can just do a little bit like this so that you can see all the cards and tighten it. Yeah, it will be a little tilted, but that's cool. Yes, have a good one, Elisa, and I hope everything works out in your favor. Yes, there will be no super chat available for I don't know for how long, but yeah, let's see. No problem, dear. Channeling your beautiful energy is already a tip, so never think like that, okay? Okay, let's see. I love you just right back. There is something somebody like a little sister to me. She's like not my sister, but she always say like to the Saturn and back. So I don't like really like Saturn. So I'm like no to the Jupiter and back. So love you guys to the Jupiter and back. Okay, so I see here the first message he could be thinking about, like, communicating with you, or he is overall thinking about like overall communication. Okay, what he want to communicate with you, or whatever he want to talk to you, or however he can talk to you so that he can have like a better conversation. Okay, a good conversation, a positive conversation, a conversation which can work out in both of your favor. Okay, it's like he know like he need to be vocal and he need to be letting you know what's going on. Okay, and he is saying like I am deciding to talk to you like that, I'm deciding to just reach out to you like that, I'm deciding to somehow like communicate with you and letting you know, communicating with you and letting you know what's going on with me. And I feel like it's just to give this relationship that direction. Okay, and just to receive that direction from you too, because he knows that you give a lot of good guidance. So he sometimes kind of behave like he do not want to take that guidance, but he do want to. I see here that he is understanding that as long as he is not taking action, and as long as he is not taking action in terms of communication, things might not move forward. I feel like, earlier he used to think that he can, like, not take action about communication, things and might still be fine. Okay. Things might still be working out. Things might still, like, turn out the way he want to. Okay, and I feel like that could be a situation you may experience with him. I see here that you will be able to have that, like direct approach. You will be able to have that more like a stable approach with him. He is thinking about reaching out to you. He's saying like she is really doing great. Okay, she's really doing great, and she is really like focusing on herself. She's focusing on the things she is doing in life, and I feel like a little, like little missing her. Okay, like I'm missing her. I want to be with her. And he's saying that this, like, this is the king of swords. He's looking this side, and you're the queen of swords. You are looking that side. And he's like, what, I feel stressed out. I feel like as long we have not been able to communicate with each other directly, I will keep feeling stressed out. I will keep feeling like she is detaching from me. And he knows that even if he come to meet you, he might need to talk to you about all those things. Okay, he's saying like, I do want to come towards you and bring something good to you, and also we can connect in a way that this connection could grow and become much more stronger. There is a very strong desire I keep getting from him of having a child with you. Okay, like a girl child with you. He know that you could say no to this. Okay, like I see here that he could be planning to meet you, or he could be planning to, like just like send something towards you, or just get to meet you, or just spend some time, or just get a little closer to you. Okay, but yeah, I see here that he is still kind of stressed out about it, and he's like saying that even if I kind of try to do that, will I be able to get a good response from her, or will she say no? Okay, so he do want to have a little child, okay, with you, and he's hoping that maybe by this year, or by this year end, or by the, like, next year around February, he will be able to do that with you. Okay, I see here that he sometimes do so much hurry about, like that he have been talking to you about eloping. I don't know when he talked to you about eloping, but I feel like in that energy is there that he wanted to talk to you about eloping, and he wanted to talk to you about how you guys can spend some time together, just like getting married. And he's saying like he sometimes do think about that, fantasize about that, and fantasize about how you guys can build something together, how you guys can build something like so good together, and how you guys can just have a, like a life together. Okay, he's saying like, I do manifest that, and I think like he have been like making a plan since the Gemini season. Okay, and he's hoping to talk to you about it. He's hoping to connect with you about this, but this just a cycle. He's saying like, this is a cycle I have been trying to create with her, but I don't know when I will be able to create with her, but I'm looking forward to create with her in the near future. I do see here that he's a little bit stressed out. Like he's saying that, like when I'm trying to talk to her, it makes me a little nervous. Okay, it's make me a little nervous. I do have love for you, but still there is some nervousness in my heart, because I know even that love is just not enough. Okay. Okay, but I do feel like there could be some thoughts in him about it. Okay, like more thoughts about baby, although. Okay, like baby thoughts are much more dominant here. Not too much like the baby thoughts are main here, but he know that you could be saying no to that. Like no, maybe no marriage, no marriage, no baby could be a vibe like you could be giving him. And he's saying like yeah, okay, then I may think about like getting married too soon. Okay, but he knows that like it also could be possible that he may have talked with you last year, and yeah, it did not work out, so that also could be a sadness he is carrying. But I see here that he could be wanting to talk to you also in the near future. Maybe around September. Okay, he might talk to you, but he is looking forward to just reach out. There is a message from him I'm getting, that I have so much love for you, but I like I'm not being able to give you the truth. Okay, I have not been able to give you the truth about everything. So if I tell you the truth, will you still be loving me? I do not feel that this is about third party. I do not feel this is about something specific, but this could be about some loan, some hidden money situation, okay, or just some money situation he needs to deal in his life, and he's hoping that he can share that with you, and he have that like thought and vibe in himself that, would you accept it? Okay, would you accept me like that? Okay, like I'm not perfect in that way, and I'm hoping, like I hope, like I think, I just want you to accept me like that. I know that I'm not my perfect in that area, but will you accept me? Okay. But it feels like a hidden situation. You do not know about it. Okay. And I see here that, okay, I see here that he could be trying, okay, to talk to you or connect with you. He could be thinking about like reaching out to you physically, or like coming to you physically to talk to you. Okay, that could be happening in the near future. But yeah, I see here there are some hidden things in his life, okay, regarding finances which he want to share, and he's hoping that he could share, and like he's hoping that you would understand. Okay. Okay, that is for Lala. Thank you so much, Lala, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Yeah, I understand. Like he can like just be thinking about it all but not doing anything. It can just like feel so frustrating. To be honest, like I can in the tarot only give you the things he's thinking about spiritually, okay? And like if he's not taking the action physically and like in the real world, like it's stressful, okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be. It could be. There are like, different cultures definitely um do that. It's toxic actually. Males also experience it, but yeah. Aditi, if you are listening, please go ahead and post your question, Aditi. But I hope you feel better, okay? You're the priority, and I always will see you as a priority. I hope you feel better anyways, okay? And I hope everything will turn out in your favor in some way, okay? Like God is kind and abundant, okay? And He will find a way, okay, to change it in your way. Yes, a lot of love for you, Lala. Have a great one. Have faith. Okay, that is the only thing we can do. But yeah, that's the best thing we can do. Okay, so I see here that he is not very happy, but he is moving forward with it. Okay, अगर शादी हो रही है तो वो शादी कर रहे हैं और इसके साथ मूव फॉरवर्ड कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे कमिटमेंट का पार्ट थोड़ा उनकी तरफ से काफी स्लो है, या फिर ऐसा बोल सकते हो कि काफी वीक है। कमिटमेंट बहुत ज्यादा उनकी तरफ से नहीं है और एक्साइटमेंट भी उनकी तरफ से नहीं है, लेकिन क्योंकि एक्साइटमेंट बहुत है उनके अपने लाइफ में, लाइक लेट्स से कि उनके फैमिली की तरफ से बहुत एक्साइटमेंट है, या फिर जो आसपास के लोग हैं उनकी तरफ से है, या फिर शी कुड आल्सो बी वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट दिस मैरिज, सो ही इज गोइंग विद द फ्लो। बट उनकी तरफ से आप देखो तो लाइक ये थोड़ा-सा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सिचुएशन है उनके लिए, बिकॉज़ ये उन्होंने मैनिफेस्ट नहीं किया था। दिस इज़ समथिंग ही डिड नॉट वांट इट फॉर हिमसेल्फ, but like it's happening, so he's kind of like going with the flow. Okay, there is some hurt. Okay, he's kind of like moving forward with it, and he's saying like, you know what, I just like need to go forward with it because of everybody's happiness. लेकिन उनकी तरफ से कोई भी एक्साइटमेंट फैमिली लाइफ के लिए या फिर उनकी तरफ से नहीं है। एक ही चीज उनकी तरफ से है कि वो कमिटमेंट को बहुत ज्यादा या फिर इस शादी को बहुत ज्यादा सीरियसली नहीं ले पा रहे हैं। ठीक है, तो ये थॉट्स उनकी तरफ से है। ओके, इमोशनली उनका ऐसा है कि इमोशनली वो थोड़ा डिटैच कर जाएँगे। बहुत ज़्यादा इमोशनली इन्वॉल्वमेंट या फिर बहुत ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्वमेंट उनकी तरफ से नहीं दिख रहा है, बट लाइक कहीं न कहीं वो उन्हीं खुशियों पे ध्यान देंगे, वो उन्हीं चीज़ों पे ध्यान देंगे जो उनको खुशियाँ देंगी। लाइक द थिंग्स व्हिच विल पर्सनली ब्रिंग हैप्पीनेस टू हिम, इफ हिज़ finances, if his work, if the things, okay, which he's doing in his life all for himself, if those things are building happiness for him, he will just only focus on that. And he might not also plan a lot of things. Like let's say that she is planning something and he is disconnecting. Okay, so that would be the emotional aspect here. He's keeping his emotional health separated from this whole situation. And physical intimacy, see, the physical intimacy will be there, okay, but will it be the greatest sex ever? No, I do not think like that. But I feel like, initially it could be like, feeling like it's like initially it is a lot of like stagnancy. Okay, initially he might feel like, it's feeling so heavy, it's feeling like, I'm just not vibing with the whole situation. Okay, so that might not happen, like it will take time for them to get to that bonding. At least सितंबर के बाद बॉन्डिंग उन दोनों में अच्छी होगी। लेकिन उस वक्त तक bonding will be like, very distracted, they both will be very distracted, physical intimacy is also low, but after September there it could be increasing. सेपरेशन का तो मैं इस स्प्रेड से नहीं बता पाऊंगी, ठीक है, उसके लिए अलग से चेक करना होगा। ओके, सॉरी सॉरी, मैंने गलत देख लिया, मुझे क्लासेस की बहुत ज़रूरत है। ठीक है, अगर जनवरी तक होती है तो उस साल के सितंबर तक डिस्टेंस रहेगा, फिर धीरे धीरे इंटीमेसी हो सकती है। ठीक है। हो सकता है लेकिन मुश्किल रहेगा। ठीक है, और इमोशनली काफी मुश्किल रहेगा उन दोनों में। ठीक है, इमोशनल इंटीमेसी होता, बट यहाँ पे ऐसा हो सकता है कि बेबी कंसीव हो सकता है, ये जो फीमेल है उनको। और उसकी वजह से क्या होगा कि रिलेशनशिप में थोड़ा स्टकनेस आ जाएगा, क्योंकि बेबी हो रहा है, ठीक है, तो भी पूरी तरीके से तो डिस्टेंस नहीं कर सकता, बट जब बेबी होगा तो थोड़ा बहुत तो इमोशनल इंटीमेसी उन दोनों में बनेगा, ठीक है। तो बेबी की वजह से उन दोनों में इमोशनल इंटीमेसी हो सकती है, लेकिन उसमें टाइम लगेगा। जैसे कि आपको बताया कि सितंबर तक टाइम लग सकता है, तो समझ लो 2026 में अगर शादी हो रही है जनवरी में, तो लाइक अक्टूबर के अराउंड हो सकता है कि उन दोनों का कंसीव हो जाए एटलीस्ट। और उसके बाद धीरे धीरे हो सकता है थोड़ा बहुत इमोशनल इंटीमेसी दोनों में डेवलप हो, लेकिन एक ही चांस है उन दोनों में इमोशनल इंटीमेसी डेवलप होने का, वो है कि बेबी हो सकता है तो, और जब भी बेबी होगा उससे, ठीक है। तो हाँ, हो जाएगा, मतलब उन दोनों को बेटी होने के चांसेस हैं। और अगर बेटी हो जाती है, शादी हो जाती है, कंसीव कर जाती है, बेटी हो जाती है, उसके बाद उन दोनों में इमोशनल इंटीमेसी आएगा। हाँ, हो सकता है इंटीमेसी, जो भी इमोशनल इंटीमेसी, रोमांस जो भी है वो हो सकता है, लेकिन बेबी होने के बाद होगा या फिर प्रेगनेंसी के दौरान भी हो सकता है। Right now, I see here that there could be some good communication. So, like, he's with you, right? Okay, so in this connection, I feel like, it's a little complicated. He could be trying to do something, but whatever he is doing, it seems like, he's failing at it. Okay, even though he's trying his best, even though he's trying all the things he can do right now, he's still kind of like, not been able to reach to that point where he is achieving something good, where he is achieving something positive, or where he is achieving to that stage he can do something. I see here कि अगर उनके घर में, like if there is a younger sister, or there is a sisterly somebody in his life, he can go ahead and talk to them. Okay, he can go ahead and try to communicate with them for that. Okay, he can try to go ahead and communicate with them about the whole situation. um but other than that, I feel like, he does not have any plans. Like he could be trying to like change this whole situation in your favor, but I just not getting too much. Okay, like whatever commitments he may have been trying to give you could be definitely getting stuck. But if there is any female who can help him, like non-romantic female, in that, like he can take some help from them to just figure this out and give you more satisfaction. But the whole situation seems like very dissatisfied, very stuck, and he is like not sure what he can do with you or do in this whole situation in the near future. So yeah. That's for Aditi. Thank you so much, Aditi, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Yeah, there could be not. Yeah, maybe not. Have a good one, Aditi. All the best. Yes, mystically, we'll do your reading if you are. Yeah, I see here that she will be getting scolded by one of her, superiors. Okay, there could be a superior. She could be receiving some bad kind of energy from them. She could be receiving some shitty energies from them, and it could be just getting difficult. Okay, like from them. And other than that, do I see anything else? Like, yeah, there could be. Like, I feel like they are what they are doing to you, they will be receiving that. Okay, so that is the type of energy I see that they will be receiving. Yes, please go ahead, Lala. So I feel like he is trying to be as neutral as possible. Okay, but he is inclined towards her. Okay, that is the situation I keep getting from her. He could be inclined towards her. He could be inclined to the things, okay, like he can do for her, or he could be inclined towards the things he's she, whatever she's saying, but not much. Like like if something happen, he will decide to just get neutral. Okay, okay he will decide not to say something, but internally he is supporting the person. Okay, he is supporting that whole situation. Like, yeah, like I feel like somehow very he's very inclined, but like he might not report you or anything. Like if something happens, he will say I don't know, but he will just he's just more inclined towards her overall. No, actually not. I feel like she think of herself as the main character energy, and she think like she's so good. She's doing everything which is good for her. She's doing everything which is nice for her. She's doing something which is like she's doing everything in a way which is like very beneficial and things like that. But yeah, I just feel like she does not even stress herself out like that. She thinks she's the main character and she does not see herself as annoying. She think if somebody else like does not like her attitude, they can just take a leave. Okay, so that's there. So you can make some friendships with other people, okay? Other people who are more superior than you, okay? Who are more superior than her, and you can just go ahead and flirt with them or become just their favorite or their friend, okay? And take some help from them, and that can be like your way of acing at this. But other than that, if you just want things to be naturally done here, you just need to detach yourself from that situation. You just need to go ahead and make yourself that priority, okay, and just and watch like what's gonna happen here. But yeah, it's like more like just wait and watch, okay. That would be the best way of saying it. But feel like it's just best that if you can have a better conversation or better connection with more like with superior. Yeah, I do see here there are three males, okay, who are giving you some attention. So you will be able to receive the attention you are looking forward to have here. It is cool. I feel here that you will be able to just have some fun with the people around, okay. And I see here that your friends could also be helping you to getting some, like catching some eyes and your friends also could be like, helping you to just, have some fun. So that is also a good, like a desired situation you could be having. And I see here that you will be able to like replenish the relationship. You will be able to just, make the relationship better with a like a guy you may have dated in the past, also in the near future. So that also energy you could be having. But there are three main guys who are watching you, and you could be able to give them like attention. Okay, so I see here that you can wear a dress. Okay, you can wear both. Actually, both of them are having 50-50. Okay, so go with the day. Okay, wear both of them and click pictures and go with them. But I will strongly suggest with the dress. Okay, because it is like soft, sweet, and it's like giving you queen vibes. If you can be a queen, why to be a page? Okay. So yeah, go with the queen dress and go with the dress which you are mentioning here. I think like um the green set is not the best. Okay, that's for Amor. Thank you so much, Amor, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Yes, guys, please wait a bit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, why he's doing this? See, right now the energies are so difficult, okay? And like, so ups and downs. So let's see what will happen. But I do suggest you to wait out a little bit because everything is so hot. It's like the iron is so hot. If I or you or say anything or do anything in this whole situation, it will break. Okay, so it is very difficult to predict, but I will try to do that. I do see here that he might give it another fight. Okay, he might give another fight, or you might can give it another fight, but to be honest, it's giving a 50-50 situation right now. Like it can break or it can stay. We have the Hierophant and the Death in the same card, okay, and I feel like, it has a possibility of going either way, because he has made a decision, but like the whatever conversations or whatever things you have told him, that has an effect on him, okay, and maybe later, like in the next 5 weeks or in next 7 weeks, he might change the decision to not break the marriage and decide not to, like do something here. But I still feel that it's just a situation, okay, it's just a situation, like he's very stuck with, okay, he's like he don't know what he can do here, but he don't know what he can have here, and he don't know what he can achieve here. But I feel like there is a energy, okay, there is an energy like which he just can't ignore. He do have that hope and desire and dream and things with you, okay, like he is detaching, trying to detach, but he's also not completely detached from it, okay. So if he can just tap into that energy, there is a possibility that the relationship will be saved, but still it seems to be a little difficult right now. I see here that today you have shown a lot of like raw emotions, and like you have rejected him also. That also can be something great, okay, because sometimes rejection can shake somebody also. Like when there are people who are very stubborn, and there are people who can be a little shitty, okay, and they do not want to like listen to anybody. But when you shake them, okay, when you give them that shake, it's like boom, wake up, okay. I want you to wake up, and I want you to like emotionally connect with me, okay. And I feel like your rejection and you telling them, you being vulnerable. I think when the conversation happened, you were very vulnerable, and I feel that could help him to come out of that energy. That could help him to just be around you or just be connected to you, okay. So that is there. But yeah, I see here that it can happen, okay. You can manifest it. My suggestion, please do manifest it a little bit. But is it like giving, see where the Hierophant is standing, I really can't give you the vibe that this marriage is over, okay. It is not like completely over, not at least through like what we call that, contractually it is not over, but it definitely needs a rejuvenation, which can happen, okay, like which can happen. But I feel like right now you need to like really avoid any form of fighting with him, okay. Like this is a choice, I will tell you, okay. If he want to come with you and like be with the kids and be with you for some time, you can do that. Like just see how you feel about it, okay. Like just see how this feels, just see that how this whole situation is feeling for you, or how this whole thing is feeling for you, and try not to disconnect from him completely. Like if you are completely disconnecting from him, I just don't know, like I don't know what love gurus, okay, like I don't know what love gurus will say, but it is not giving me a vibe that you should completely detach. And also do not fight with him right now. Be vulnerable with him, do cry, okay. If you want to cry, you can go ahead and cry. But if you just like can have a little bit more like a um little bit more like a softer approach, or like like a better communication or conversation with him, that could be great. I also do see here that, like the Four of Wands in reverse, he is definitely not initiating sex again. Okay. That is a part like you guys need to fix. Okay. Even the whole commitment vibe is completely not gone. Like he want to be there with you, but he is feeling the rejection strong, and that could be like something which you need to take some time to reverse. Okay. Um, so to be honest, the whole spread is like definitely giving that there will be some sexual and emotional distance from him now on. Okay, like he will be distancing himself from that. But I see here that he also have that sense of responsibility. Okay, so he is not completely leaving you or this connection, or he is not completely leaving you in this whole situation. But he might still not be able to give you full commitment. For that, I see here that you need at least 5 to 7 weeks. See, the energies could be very difficult right now to predict because I know that he has not calmed down. You are also in that energy. So it could change later. But for the current situation, I feel like, you may need to, like, slow down and try to talk to him one more time at least and see what can be done here. Like, like tell him that, it's just like, if he's choosing himself, then why he's not choosing himself with the family. Okay. Ask this question to him and show some emotions. Maybe that may work out for you. But there could be some distance you may feel from him, like the physical distance, emotional distance. But through commitment and him being there with you, that might not go away. So use that and try to, like, figure out what you guys can do. But yeah, there could be some distancing you may experience here. Okay. And it just may need take some time to just figure out and get healed better. That is for mindful. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a good one. I hope this whole thing stabilized. Hello, Daria. See, for mystically, next would be Yami. Yami, you can go ahead and post your question, okay? I think celebrations are on, like, on the way because I see here that you could be receiving some good energies. Okay. You are receiving the good news. You could be getting this, like, it could be a little delayed. Like, let's say that you are expecting it on Monday, but it could be coming towards you on Tuesday. So that could be the energy for you. But yes, I see here that it is a very good energy for you. Okay. It is working out. It is definitely working out and it is definitely working out in your favor. You could be getting the job. Okay. I have pinned the second question, but this is the first one. Will you get the job or not? The answer is yes. It could be a little delayed, a day or two. Okay. But you will get the good news. I feel like some every time he makes a plan, he get distracted. Okay, there is a chance he might do it in the Leo season. Okay, if it does not like happen in the Leo season, it could happen in November. Either it could happen in August, but in November or in November. Okay, if it happens in August, it can be so great. Okay, like they can have so much time together. The experience is beautiful. Everything is so beautiful. Okay, but if it is happening later, it could be a little stressful for them to do it. And like, to be honest, he's so unsure. He's giving me two time frames, but in the outcome card he is giving me 7 of cups. So, like, he's still contemplating about what he can do here. He's not sure, to be honest. Okay, but whatever time frame I'm getting here, I'm just gonna give that, and you can see, like, if that's gonna work out for you guys. One could be either in August, one could be either in November, but he's still frequently changing his plans. And yeah, he might take some time. That is for Mystically. Thank you so much, Mystically, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Daria, would you like to have reading? Let me know, okay? Yeah, I think you should be. Oh, lovely. These are the little ray of sunshine in his life, okay? These are the little sweetness in his life, and these are the things, okay, which he just want to experience, okay? Just want to have and just want to like experience with you, okay? So these are the little glimpses of your life in his consciousness, which is making him feel good, okay? Which is making him feel positive, which is making him feel like he can just have that beautiful energy to be with you, okay? These are tempting, okay? If you are posting your photos also, okay, these are tempting, okay? These are sweet. These are like just something like you want to keep connecting with, okay? And like that is such a positive thought in him that he want to keep connecting with you, okay? He's very tempting, he tempted, and he do want to reach out to you just to explore this energy. He's saying like whenever she is around me, okay, she's always bringing that positivity. Whenever she is around me, she's always bringing that sweetness. Whenever I'm seeing this, I'm always giving her even extra attention, like her, every picture is getting all my attention for her, and I just can't stop that, okay? Like I just really can't stop giving her the attention, and I just keep hoping to just keep connecting with her in the near future. But these are the little glimpses which keep him tempted, which keep him keep them coming. They are bringing the positivity, love and light and all of those things, okay, in my life. So why not keep them coming? And I see here that they are just looking forward for you to just keep connecting with them, so that they can just experience, they are hoping at least that you do not block them, okay? Like just don't block me, so that I at least can keep seeing this, okay, so that I can keep connecting with you. And that is the hope and the desire he has, but he absolutely love them and feel very tempted whenever you post them. Yeah, that's for Yami. Thank you so much, Yami, for being here. I hope the reading felt all the best. Lala, you can go ahead and post your questions. Have a good one. Just gonna remove it. Yes, please post your question. Oh, a little bit better. I think like she sees you as somebody who is very wise and they know a lot. okay, and they know, like, what they are doing in life, and always communicating with you is feeling better, okay, making them feel better. And I feel like, just looking at you make them feel like, what they can achieve in their life in long term, or what they can achieve in their life, okay, just overall, okay, like what can I do, like the way she's doing it, like can I do it, okay, like the way she has made a life for herself, can I do it, and like what can I do. But I see here that she's feeling good, and she's like having so much respect for you, and she's hoping and she's hopeful about the growth she can also achieve in her life. But yeah, just like overall hopeful about what she can achieve in life, and hopeful about, like, what she can experience, like in life, with you also. But yeah, feeling happy, feeling better, and feeling like, you have definitely given her so much positivity at this point. Who is Scorpio here? Feel like, if you start standing for yourself right now, or you start taking stand for yourself right now, it may take some time, okay, but it could be happening in the cusp of Leo and Virgo season. Like, but you need to start like letting him know like what you want here, or you need to start letting him know like what you desire here, and just start standing up for yourself, okay. And overall, yeah, just do that, and maybe he it might take like a few, like, few more weeks, okay, but the cusp of Leo and Virgo season could be working out for you guys, okay. It's just the cycle coming to an end. He also can do it again, okay, like right now I'll repeat that same boring detail which I always give you, okay, just for the sake to mention it. He can just do it right now by just moving towards you, okay, that's all. But yeah, anyways, and he might, like, he might be, you both might need to make some very strong decisions here, especially you. And if you want to, and if you can, I feel like the cusp of Leo and Virgo season can make the change happen, like a change which will be long lasting. Yeah, your reading was done, okay, like two questions about your job and your Chris, I think the guy's name is Chris. Yeah, did your reading. You can rewind. It might take some time. Okay, it might take some time. Okay, no, I am not seeing it right now. Maybe just by around the new year. Okay, like maybe by December. Okay, you guys can you can go ahead and meet someone new, but it is like, very new. Okay, it's like just somebody I'm getting to know. Okay, this is just somebody I'm becoming friends with. Okay, that's all. But yeah, I feel here that you will be able to meet somebody by the end of November or beginning of December. But before that, I'm not getting energy. It feels so heavy in your energy if you are leaving him, because you are very emotionally distressed, and you like don't know how to manage all the emotions and everything. Okay, so that is there. um but yeah, I see here that you could be but in within this year, but it may take some time for you to just make those decisions to, like just to get involved. But it just feels so heavy. I don't know, I just can't, make myself say a big yes, because it just, anyways. But yeah, you could be. Yeah, I understand. Not getting enough money, okay, like not getting enough financial security just yet. It could be also about his kid. Okay, it could be just about his kid. It could be emotionally he's so stuck with her. Okay, emotionally he's he can't really detach from her. That is also a situation. But yeah, I feel like there are a few reasons. Okay, he's not been able to find a way to make that much of money which he is making there right now here yet. And that could be a huge reason that he is not ready to come back here. Okay, he's saying if I can get that amount of money I will run, but I'm not getting that, and that's keeping him there. Yeah, it could be about the kid, like he's so emotionally invested in her that he's not been able to detach. Yes, definitely could be her also. And another reason is also like he's not been able to grow enough finances around you or where you are. Yeah, he would definitely do that. He would do it right now. Like he have been trying to do it most probably from last year cancer season. So yeah, I will say like he will run. He'll move? No, he will run. That is for dear Lala. Thank you so much, Lala, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Did I do the questions? Okay. Also, Daria, let me know if you're here. Is my chat stuck? Ah, yes, you can do that. And I think like he's waiting for it, so that would be great for both of you. Yeah. He will, okay, but I see here that he may take some time. Like his replies are coming in slow, okay, like he's slow. His replies is coming in slow. Like he's still a little bit dim with the things which is happening around him and everything. But yeah, I see here that he will be deciding to, like, reply you. Okay, he will be deciding to come towards you. He will be deciding so that he could spend some time with you. So yeah, I would say like he will. He will decide to, like, reach back to you. Yeah. Daria, if you're listening, please post your other question. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should go ahead. Don't think about it, okay? I think you're thinking too much about it. Don't think about it, okay? Go ahead and do it because maybe, like, like it could spark some romance also. It is the best time. Go ahead and do it right now. Talk to him, communicate with him, and I see here that he will be so happy, but you could be overthinking too much about what you could write, okay? Yeah, you can do it right now, no problem. Okay, like if it is already his birthday, yeah, do it right now. Okay, so it like came out as a yes for you to wish him right now. So yeah, you can. But just don't overthink it. Okay, like have a simple message, share your emotions, share the sweetness, and go ahead and talk to him. That's all. Wow, that's a cute bug. Okay, that's for Daria. Thank you so much, Daria, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Happy birthday to your man. Have a good one. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope the readings helped. All the best. Now I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Have a great night, Lala. Have a great day tomorrow. And I hope you elope very soon. You marry eloping very soon. Have a good one. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great weekend.